Right, but in order to adjudicate between different moral ideas, between our society and, say, the Nazi society, there needs to be something beyond both societies that is the best standard that one society is closer to than the other, correct?
Okay, but how do you know, even if that's true, there's some outside, how do you get to it?
Mike, I don't know why you're asking that question, because you already know basic right and wrong. So why are you asking the question, how do you know that torturing babies for fun is... You know it, I know it. And secondly, you should be the one asking yourself that question, because if you're just a moist robot, a molecular machine, why should you believe anything you think?
The power of electric meat, it's a beautiful thing.
Well, no, really, honestly, Michael, I want to know. I honestly want to know.
I get to ask you a question.
Oh, sure. Okay.
If there's an outside source up there, how do you access it? I mean, this is a serious question, not a mystical thing, but like through prayer, the still small voice, you have a sense.
Reading the Bible, meditation. I get advice from other people who are further down the road than I am, and look. I'm going to. Many people in here will disagree with me. I've never had God say a word to me. Never had an audible voice. None of that. Maybe I'm just not that kind of person, but. God has given us creation, conscience. I have a conscience. We all have a conscience. And I think he's given us Christ through his word. When you have creation, conscience, and Christ, you have some objective rules for living, and you have a purpose for life. There's no purpose in atheism, so how can there be right or wrong?
Okay,
there's no direction
first of all, there's no such thing as atheism as a thing. It's just we don't believe in God. End of story. What do you believe in? I believe in rights. I believe in freedoms and liberty and justice, and so I believe in all sorts of things.
And all those things you have to steal from a theistic worldview.
No. These come from the Enlightenment. These come from secular Enlightenment philosophers who created in the late 18th century the idea of rights, that we're born with rights. We get them as human. That does not come from the Bible. It comes from people like Jefferson and Locke and Hume and Kant and so on. These are secular Enlightenment philosophers.
Michael, Kant was a believer.
Well, okay. These sort of deistic, but they're not getting it from the Bible.